What's up, everybody? It's DJ JoJo, and as you can see, I'm back at Angel of Harlem, where culture, food, and community intersect. And we're back with another episode of Harlem State of Mind podcast with a very, very special guest. He's been outside this summer. I mean, he's always outside. He's fly. He's hip. He makes music. He does it all. I would like to welcome to season 2 of Harlem State of Mind podcast, my good friends. Tell your friends. Back gang, what's up? Am I doing it right?
Yeah, you're doing it perfect. You're doing it perfect. How you doing, Doc?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining us on the podcast today.
Of course.
Now, I know you've been a very familiar face in the community, but for the very small percentage of people that may be tuning into this podcast who don't know who you are, just introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Well, what's up, y'all? I go by Tell Your Friends. I am a curator. I'm an artist. I am a brand. I am a person. You know what I'm saying? Harlem raised, born on the east side, raised on the east side and the west side. My dad lives on the west. My mom lives on the east. So everything about me is Harlem. I went to school in Harlem. Everything Harlem.
That's what's up. First thing that you listed in your long resume was curator.
Yeah.
I think that's dope. I've really just been learning about what it is to be a curator. So I'd love if you could just explain like what that title is.
Okay, so to me, I curate different things. So I curate not just like events. I also curate art.
Mm-hmm.
I create direct for people. I kind of just set the ambiance and the tone for a lot of things, just because some people are not in tune with a lot of things that's going on. So I kind of like level the playing field by getting them in like a middle ground or meeting them eye to eye with certain things, so they could their brands or their events or them period could be on a better plateau.
That's what's up. And like I said, you outside, so that definitely sounds like a perfect job title for you. I feel like you definitely know how to like curate the vibe, curate the energy of a space. So with that in mind, I would love to ask you, what do you think as a curator, as somebody that likes to like put on events, likes to like have high energy, what do you think was the best era for being outside in New York? And do you think that this summer is matching that type of energy?
This summer is so legendary. Like the Knicks won the chip, World Cup is here, US Open is here, Jay-Z just destroyed the towns.
I'm so jealous to everybody that got
so
to go.
it's just an amazing feeling right now. Here in the towns that we getting back to that we're it. We always know that we're it, but now it shows like, yeah, this is the Mecca. This is home. Like, this is the best city in the world. It's constantly showing this year. But I think the best era is, to me, because everybody has different eras, that were prominent in their lives and were the peak of their New York City experience. But to me, like, it would be like, I would say like the blog era, like when I was a teenager, because I feel like that was before social media really became super duper prominent and started changing people's like perceptions and mentalities. It was just somewhere to just share things and communicate and constantly like create a vibe. But now it's becoming everybody's entire life.
Right.
So I feel like we need to like take a little step back. And then plus the music, to me, like that's where I'm heavily influenced by. So I just wanted to go back to those days, but everything comes in cycles. So
no, for sure. I think that we're on our way there, because like what you said about the social media, like one thing like as a DJ that like I think about a lot is just like, I just want people to dance. Like,
right.
And I feel like nowadays sometimes when you go outside, like you just see mad people on their phones, like, or everybody's worried that they're gonna get like caught, like
Yeah.
videotaped. Everybody's just worried about how they look like artificially. When it's like, no, like I want to go back to those days where it's like nobody give a fuck. People would be
Right.
sweating their hair out, like
Yeah.
whatever, just because we're dancing.
I hate
like,
this too cool
yeah.
narrative, too cool, like aesthetic. Like, it's okay to be cool, but like being cool was having fun. You know what I'm saying? And now people don't want to have fun because they want to look so cool. Like
Right.
before, we used to go to parties, we used to dance, we used to have a good time. It was more interactive, less phones. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody's on their phone, checking constantly. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Like, make the moments that people post about instead of, worry about what other people post.
Exactly. But like you said, everything comes in cycles. I think we're getting back there. I feel like even with like the music that's getting dropped this summer, like everybody just wants to like have a good time and wants to like party.
Right.
So I feel like that's the energy I'm getting. Do you feel like you're getting that energy?
I feel like it's a mix
Mm-hmm.
of different just environments and spaces I've been in. We have my group, my homies, we all like want to bring back that vibe, just in person, just out there, fun, dancing, just enjoying each other, having a good time, because you only got one life. So why am I spending my life on
Right.
at events? Mind you, we're at events, we're out, and we're on social media, we're worrying about image and things of that nature. Like, everybody has this image, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, why? Why you think you're so cool or too cool to participate in real life? Like, bring back shaming. Like,
Right. I be saying that shit all the time. No lie, don't cancel me for this, but sometimes I would be like, bring back bullying, bro.
bring
Like
back
sometimes
bullying,
you gotta
bring
bully
back
some people
shaming.
because
Like, yo, you really on your phone? Like, you a fucking dweeb. Like,
right, like you look like a loser.
like, I'm like, yo, bro.
And then how else are they gonna know better? Like sometimes you
Right.
need to be humbled. Like,
Yeah,
you
like,
gotta be humbled.
I remember when we used to be in the parties, people used to cut your ass because you ain't dance with the girl. Now you on your phone in front of her like this.
Right, trying to look too cool for school,
exactly.
when
Like,
really you're just too scared
trying
to
to
ask
be
her to
like
dance. Like,
mysterious and have
right.
this mystique. Like, as somebody who used to be like somebody with that mystique, I still am sometimes. But like, you gotta like know when to transition, when to play that role. Like, all right, let me not be too cool. It's not one of those situations to be too cool.
Right. There's a fine line between being like cool, like mystique, and being like, all right, now you just look Hollywood.
Right. Like, nobody likes somebody that's too Hollywood. You got to be a perfect balance. And me being from Harlem, I grew up perfect balance. Maybe a little bit more Hollywood. But like, you know what I'm saying? Just like knowing when to have fun. Like,
yeah. That's what's up. But like, and this could be anywhere. It doesn't have to be in Harlem, but anywhere in New York. Like when you and your friends are going out, and you're trying to just have like a solid, genuine, good night. Where are y'all going?
well, anywhere we set the tone. We the party. Come party with the bad gang. You came to
I'm
party
outside.
for
I'm
real.
about to be Bat Gang. Y'all see
You
me?
come,
Bat Gang
you
Joe.
come party with the bad gang. We outside. We partying. We having a good time. We doing it big. We didn't come here to be too cool. We cool by being ourselves. We dance amongst each other. We have a good time. We enjoying each other's company. We bring that community, family environment that we grew up on to now. Because nowadays everybody wants to be too cool and just, I don't know, y'all social media image, y'all swear aesthetics is everything. So, well, y'all aesthetically unpleasing by being aesthetically pleasing. So,
yep. It's all artificial. Like, none of it's real.
Right. So, any spot we go to is the best, but we like to keep it uptown because we feel like it's uptown needs more.
That's a fact. Like,
more, I can't even say more of what, but we need more. So we just figuring that out. But
I feel like uptown is bringing like some outside vibes though. We've had some guests come on, like shout out Justin for, oh my gosh, don't let me get this wrong. Great Day to Be from Harlem event.
For sure.
Yeah.
Shout out Just. It's the bag game.
We got that coming up in August. Like,
yeah, I can't wait for that,
Shout out to Q from the Juice Bar.
Right.
Yeah, I love being uptown. Yeah. But sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you go. Shout out Jiggy, you know what I'm saying? That's bad gang as well. So last year I performed at a great day in Harlem, so
Mm.
hopefully I get back this year. We just
Yeah.
pushing everything like Harlem. We just trying to bring us back to that glory, and it's been a journey. I can say
Mm.
that, but wherever we at, it's a party. Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Lower Manhattan, LES, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Soho, it don't matter where we at, we making a party. We didn't get to Long Island and all that yet. We got to Jersey, but we ain't go out Long Island, Staten Island yet. But anywhere we go, it's a party.
Back gang in the Hamptons.
Yeah,
Take
exactly.
over
You
the
know what I'm saying? That's
Hamptons.
soon. That's soon. The homies just took over Paris, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's
So
what's
shout out
up.
Fergie Baby, shout out Ori,
Shout out Fergie Baby. I'm
Hots.
actually interviewing him tomorrow.
No, see, you know what I'm
Not here
saying?
at my other job,
Oh,
but
see, bad in the sky.
hmm
So I love what we doing. We just trying to take it to new levels, new heights, and I'm working my ass off just to make sure we all good.
yes. So let's get into it. You make music.
Right.
And so your artist name is Tell Your Friends.
Yep.
When did you start making music and how did you know you wanted to be an artist?
I started making music. I started writing when I was 13. I started really like truly taking music serious and during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
After college, because I had to get school and all that out the way because school was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
What did you go to school for?
Graphic design.
Okay, that's what's up.
So along with me having my clothing brand, I also did my music. So I basically balanced it out. And music has been good. I love it. It's my passion. Like, I think I always tell people, like, Rocky's my big bro, but seeing him and watching ASAP grow and just become this thing changed my life. You know what I'm saying? Same with our future. Like, I was heavy Tyler Creator, heavy ASAP Rocky. I remember going to school and being like, yo, I gotta listen to ASAP Rocky. Feel like, yo, who's that? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, ASAP Rocky. I'm saying Rocky this, Rocky that. Tyler and them made me realize, like, at any age you could rap. Joey Badass too. Just like, yo, you could be rap. You could rap and be in your teenage years and just, besides Bow Wow. Bow Wow was the premium star, like when child star, like, yo, you could do it. Like
No,
anybody could do
facts.
it. But like it just made me realize, yo, this is that much attainable. And I started with I came up with Bad Gang later on. I started with Flu. I was a part of a group called Flu, 511 Unified. Um, I'm still part of a group called SWAT. That's just me and my brothers, you know what I'm saying? We grow up somewhere anytime. We live by that motto, so we just basically live by like, yo, one day is gonna come. You
That's
know
what's
what I mean?
up. I love that.
So, but then Bad Gang has so many different meanings, and Bad Gang is when I took initiative and was like, all right, I got this group, I got this group, I was in this group. How everybody like whose rappers were part of groups of older groups are different, and I just took like charge. I had to take leadership and be like, yo, this what we doing, y'all. Let's form up. You do this, I do this. Everybody does this, that, and the third. Why don't we come together as a conglomerate and just be a force to be reckoned with? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to all assets of art, all paths. So BAT stands for best of time. So that's my goal, to just be one of the best at what we do. And it's been brilliant. Fergie's right now running laps.
Right. Shout out
Everybody's
to
gonna
him
have their turn.
again. Yeah.
Everybody's gonna have their turn. And I tell everybody, just be patient, because once it's your goal, it's your goal. And we gonna push it to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? So it's been brilliant. Just unfolding and just at this point of my life, because all of those other points was when I was a teenager, but now that I'm an adult and I have my resources and I have my different outlets, my different groups, communities, just different people I could reach out to and be able to pull from and learn and teach everybody and just guide everybody in the right direction. I'm not, me as a leader, I'm not scared to take a step back and be like, all right, it's your time to shine. You know what I'm saying? Even though I rap and even though I make clothes and do all of this, but everybody's gonna get theirs. So when we win as a team, we all win together. Because look at The Rock. Look at
Yeah.
Robin. Rockefeller Rock Nation, how that came about, and look at like all the groups, even our future Eastside Mob, everybody does something different. Everybody has a part, and everybody will get their moment, their shine. You know what I'm saying? So that's my eventual goal. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm a face card myself, my eventual goal is just to push my whole group as a community, and I want it to be like a movement, like how Dipset is. You know, you don't know
Mm-hmm.
how many people is in Dipset. You
Not
don't know
for
how many people
real.
is in ASAP. You don't know. I swear, you like it's gonna be
Yeah.
like it's like that. So like just really bringing my homies forward with me.
I love that. Like, I seriously love that mentality, and I feel like so many people could learn from that as well. Because I mean, like you said, like within yourself, like you had your own self agency, and that's always important. Like that's number one to like have that within yourself. But then I think it's also so great to like have a team of people as well because you can't accomplish the world with just one person. So
Right.
forming a collective and leading a collective as well, I feel like is so important. And I feel like people can get lost sometimes, especially in music and especially in fashion, because there's so much competition. You
Right.
can kind of like get your head blown up from all of the competition and get
Right.
like too gassed up from that instead
Yeah.
of realizing like what you said, like we're
It
all
takes a
gonna
group.
have our
Like
own moments. Like
everybody be just so caught up in self.
mm-hmm.
But we not realizing all these celebrities that we look at and all these like everybody we look to has a
Mm-hmm.
whole group behind them. There's a bunch of
Right.
people you might see it as, oh, it's one person, but then behind them it's a whole
It's
triangle of
a
people,
village.
a
Like
village. Like, yo, this person does this person does that. So
mm-hmm.
that's what I try to tell everybody, and I always tell my homies, my friends, my family, people I care about. I tell you, like,
Mm-hmm.
the bat is symbolic of my rebirth. It was just me um being able to fly in the air, but I tell them that they're the wings on my back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's no me without y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all being my wings, giving me that air, giving me that flight. And I always preach that to them. And I always make sure everybody knows, like, yo, you're just as important as me. We're all just as important as each other.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Um, what advice would you give to anybody, any young kids from Harlem that want to start making music or want to start their own brand or want to start curating, but they may feel discouraged because, you know, it's hard to like step out
Right.
just like on the faith of yourself
hmm
sometimes.
I'll tell everybody this. You wanna you wanna do something, the first step is to it's all right to be scared. Accept being scared. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's scared of what may happen next. And that's with
Mm-hmm.
anything in life. So don't be afraid to take that step because the first step is the biggest step, you know? And then every other step, even if it's a small step, matters. So I tell everybody just take initiative. In this new age, there's a lot of followers.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be scared to be a leader. Don't be scared to go follow what you love to do and what you like to do. Because I remember when I was coming up and there was things I would do and that was against the norm and things of that nature. I used to get my ass cut for it because people
Mm-hmm.
didn't understand like what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? What do you got going on? Like why you decided to do this or do that? And then later on down the line, they understand. They're like, oh
Right.
shit, you was on to something, or you know, it's always lonely when you following
Mm-hmm.
your dreams at
Yep.
first. It's always lonely because nobody's gonna understand the fact that you're following this dream. Only you know your dream. You can tell everybody your dream, and everybody be like, "Oh, okay." Like how you
Yep.
tell your mom, you be like, "Oh, that's nice." You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, but only you could believe that you could do it. You see it,
Mm-hmm.
so it's up to you to take them steps. Don't like whatever you do your research, do your homework,
Mm-hmm.
become obsessed with it. You have to
Yeah.
become obsessed with what you do. Do homework, do research, look at the people before you, how they took that first step. Then you could go about doing everything else because now you know, that's what everybody else is here for. We're here to tell you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody before you is here to tell you, yo, this what you got to do. This what you got to do. This what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't make the same mistakes that I made. There's so many interviews. There's so many books. There's so many people you just meet in real life that just are going to give you game. Life's constantly uh, school. You constantly learning. So just absorb that information and use it to the best of your ability. Also, the most important thing, it's okay to fail. Failing is just a lesson. A lesson leads to a blessing. So don't ever forget that.
Facts. Listen to every word that he's saying because that's real as fuck. Especially the part about it gets lonely sometimes when you're following your dreams. Like that hit with me too, because like even when I started the podcast thing, the radio, and like the DJing thing, like I felt like I would try to tell people like, oh, what I got going on, like, oh, if you want to be a part of it, like I would love like if we could collaborate. And like, yeah, I had a lot of people like shout out to so many people that were behind me, but then it also felt like sometimes it was like not necessarily, I don't know, like it felt like people didn't necessarily like believe in me, or like they were like trying to like just like low key clown me for what I was trying to do.
Right.
And in the moment I got like offended, but looking back it's like no, like I can't even get offended by that because it's like I have to like prove it to myself first.
Right.
Like, so no, I feel that, and that's real as fuck. I love that you said that.
And that's always the first thing that you gotta, once you believe it in yourself, you could convince anybody else in the world. That's the hustler's mentality that we come from in Harlem. Like, yo, you gotta believe it. If you don't believe that you could do this, how is anybody else gonna believe that you could do it? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make people believers. You gotta make people believe what's going on. Believe that, yo, I got the best thing, or yo, I'm doing this and this is what I'm doing. Let's get with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like selling a product. Like, how am I gonna sell this to you if I don't even like think it's good myself? Like, so no, yeah. Getting back into your music. So you've been performing a lot this summer. You were telling me off camera you got a project coming up in the fall. What does it just look like with your evolution with music? Like what has that been like for you, and where are you now with it as an artist?
I would say I'm way more confident. I know my sound. I know my sounds with an S. I can't be boxed in. I just love music so much. Different, like people don't even be knowing. Like people be surprised when they look at my playlist. They be like, "Are you listen? You listen to rock?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro. Like that's what I listen to. Listen to rock, pop. It doesn't matter. Electronic music. It doesn't matter. House." Like
I love house. That's like my favorite genre right now.
I just love music, like, and I love hip hop as a culture so much, and just I've always studied where it comes from, where we come from, where everything that we love comes from, and it just to me is like one of the most beautiful things in the world. You know that we are actually like the wave, and we set the tone and trend, and we're the reason so many things go on. So I just always like am fascinated, and it gives me that fire that to go out and create this music. You know what I'm saying? And uh, like I said, along with my favorite rappers and all of that, just me just being obsessed and having that amount of love for what I do is what pushes me to be great all the time.
What's your Mount Rushmore of rappers?
Shit. I'm gonna say personal. Nas is my GOAT.
Nas is definitely the GOAT.
Nas, Jay-Z.
Wait, well, actually, finish your Mount Rushmore, then I have a question.
Nas, Jay-Z. Damn, this is hard. Can I do 5 instead of 4?
Yeah, you can do 5.
Okay, so Nas,
I thought there was 5 heads.
There's 4 heads.
There's 4?
Yeah.
Okay, let's cut that part out.
Nas, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne.
Okay, yes.
Kanye West and Eminem.
Okay.
That's just
Shout out M.
that's just like the biggest artist I grew up on. That's the Mount Rushmore, you know. It's not my favorite, but those 5 people have the utmost respect for me, like from me, period. You know, they're the greatest at what they do. You know, Eminem lyrically, Nas storytelling, just overall, him and Jay-Z is just the peak of what you could do. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Kanye, which is like musically like your peak of hip hop, like in all types
No,
of
yeah, Kanye is the GOAT.
finding a way to include all types of music into hip hop. You know what I'm
His
saying?
producing too, like
Yeah, he takes it to a whole nother level. And Lil Wayne, oh man, like him, like I grew up on him the most. Like
his freestyles are crazy.
yeah, exactly. Just always willing to be, you know, creative with his metaphors and his wordplay. And you know, some people be trying to discredit Wayne. I don't like that. That gotta stop.
Yeah, no, that's
I
gotta
just
stop.
love his ambition and his. He keeps going. Like he keep on dropping. Like you know what I'm saying. Other rappers take their time. Lil Wayne will be like, all right, mixtape here, mixtape there, and then album. And then, you know, I grew up in that era of Wayne, just like, okay, I gotta prove to y'all I'm the best rapper, so let's do it. Any song that I feel like is fire, I'm freestyling over, I'm gonna take it. You know what I mean? Just you gotta respect that, you know. So but I am from Harlem, so you know, shout out Mace though. Mace is,
yeah, shout out Mace.
that he's like my bonus, you know, Mace is my bonus, my top, my Rushmore for real.
All right. You said you listen to a lot of music we wouldn't expect. So what's a song in your likes I wouldn't expect?
Shit, I really listen to I'm heavy on the Tame Impala Currents album.
Okay, I love that album. Actually, I have a blanket like of that album cover in
yeah, shout out Kevin Parker. It's Tame Impala. He's a one-man band. A lot of people don't know he's a one-man band, but you know, that album is like life changing.
No, yeah, that shit is fire. That shit I just imagine like listening to like on a drive, like driving in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's just like an eye-opening experience for real. It just shows you that music. It's like different levels to music, like and it makes me look at my music a little bit differently because it's like I gotta create experiences and have people live with this type of music and always want to constantly come back to it. You know what it takes to make a classic. You know, and just something that exists outside of time. So I love Tame. I love what I'm heavy on. I've been listening to my friend Jane. She put me onto this band, Emma Rosa. So I've been bumping them.
Emma Rosa?
Yeah, fact.
They sound kind of familiar. I feel like I might have something like in my likes, but I feel like everywhere with my music too.
Yeah, but I'm super like, don't get it twisted. I rap, but I'm super R&B, like R&B any day.
Like, yeah. Okay, so this is a question they've been asking my job a lot. Who's the king, queen of R&B?
The king of R&B is all right, I don't care. The king of R&B is R. Kelly. Kelly is the king of R&B. Nobody does it better than him. He's the best. He's the greatest.
Yo.
And female-wise, the queen of R&B is different, you know, female R&B artists. But I'm gonna go Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll go Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
You know, some people could switch it up. Some people go Beyonce, but I said Beyonce is.
I feel like she's more
pop.
Pop, yeah.
She's more pop now.
Somebody said Mariah Carey to me the other day, and I was like,
Mariah Carey. Yeah, but like
she wasn't like R&B until she linked up with that one.
She's in that like in between, like how Beyonce.
Yeah.
In that in between realm, but definitely Mary J.
Definitely
Blige.
Mary.
Definitely R. Kelly.
Like. Yeah, R. Kelly. Yeah. It's like sometimes you gotta separate the art from the artist. Exactly. Like I get it.
He's where he belongs, incarcerated. But for the music, we talking about 12 play. We talking about R. Dot. You're talking about like he has
Talking
two
about
drops.
Trapped in the Closet.
Talking about Ignition remix, Ignition, the first one with Chocolate Factory. He just gives you a whole bunch of different.
Same Girl,
Same
Usher.
Girl. 12 Play 2. Feeling Your Booty. It went
Yo.
viral. Y'all say he was canceled, and then guess what? TikTok proved otherwise because now they're doing dances to "Girl, Let Me See Your Body Go." Nah, nah. I thought he was canceled. What happened? Like, you can't cancel the king, man.
Yeah, he's
You can't cancel the king. He's where he belongs. I told you that. But the music is still good. It's still great. Still timeless.
Facts. I was about to say shout out R. Kelly, but I feel like I shouldn't say that.
Shout out R. Kelly. I'm saying you're where you belong.
Right.
I'm sorry. You're a freak.
You're
where
freak.
you belong.
You're a freak.
And we're shaming you.
But
that
you're
music,
very talented.
You're extremely talented.
With your voice.
Yes. You need to teach somebody over the phone. Like,
right.
I feel like there's artists nowadays, like, they don't, like, some artists don't, like, R&B is not R&B, you know? And I feel like Robert can contribute to bringing it back, but he can also stay where he's at.
Right.
So you could just call somebody. I don't know what you're gonna do. FaceTime. Chris Brown is like somebody. You know what I'm saying? Usher.
Breezy's out on tour with Usher right now. Come on.
Yeah, they doing their King of R&B kind of runs, but it's like, yo, our dot is still like the bar. So it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. And he doesn't dance either. So, you know. Oh, that, man.
Okay. Trey Songz or Brent Faiyaz?
Trey.
Okay. Trey.
You know why? Because he's vocally stronger, first off. And then when you listen, I fuck with Brent so heavy, but when you listen to Trey and just like, you feel the pain. You know what I'm saying? You feel that when he's singing, you know? Brent is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, too cool. But Trey,
he is too cool.
Like, you ever, like, your side of the bed, like, it feel like he damn near about to cry.
Right.
Bring back those tracks.
I know, like, bring back the yearning. Like, I don't want to hear any more, like, toxic shit. And mind you, Brent Faiyaz is one of my favorite artists. Yeah. I love you, Brent. But you're too toxic sometimes. Like, I want to hear some of that, like, love shit. Like, I want to hear you yearn over a girl. Like,
I can't even say that Brent is too toxic because there's R&B songs that's really, like, scumbag kind of music.
Nah,
but it's just, like, I think, I love this new album from Brent. I love what Raphael Sadiq did with him and tried to get him out of that too cool shit. Yeah. And he's actually, you know, vocalizing and, you know, so I feel like Brent is definitely getting better, but R&B is missing the R.
Trey Songz or Bryson Tiller?
I'm going, even though Trap Soul is like classic.
No way.
But I'm going Trey.
No way. Okay, we have to disagree because
I'm going Trey any day. Ready is one of the best.
Nah, you lost me there. I'm sorry. Trap Soul is crazy. That album's hard. Bryson Tiller.
I can't let Bryson Tiller just go off one album. Trey got joints.
Yo, but he has the deluxe too. Like that.
Trey Songz Ready Deluxe was triple platinum in the BBM era. Like if you had a BlackBerry, you know, like Trey Songz was diamond in the BlackBerry. Like, come on, LOL, smiley face, say invented sex. Even the deep cuts like Black Roses and all that, like, you know, it just hit different. You got Neighbors Know My Name. Yeah, he was everywhere. That album is crazy. So y'all gotta look back on that album. Don't sleep, man. Nothing, Trey, you weird.
But you are a little
weird, bro. But I bang with you, bro. Like the mixtape's crazy too. Like, come on, I'm picking Trey.
Yo, let us know in the comments. Trey Songz or Bryson Tiller? I'm going.
I'm going Trey. I'm going Trey.
Well, we'll see.
Trey swag too crazy.
Yo, I could talk about music with you all day, but let's get into. I want to talk to you about your brand for a second before I let you go.
Right.
So, what? I know you from Harlem, like the flyest. So I know you were probably getting fly since you were out the womb. But what made you want to get into fashion?
I grew up in that era we grew up in was just so crazy. Like Pharrell, Billionaires Boys Club, Bathing Ape, Ice Cream, just seeing everybody, just the community behind it. I grew up on Complex magazines. So my uncle used to get all the Complex magazines, all the Double XL magazines, all the Source magazines, along with the Sports Illustrated. So now we just seeing how rap and hip hop and basketball and sports and everything go hand in hand. Now we seeing how the fashion, how they drip, Allen Iverson, like, just different stars just coming into it with the swag. It's like, yo, I want to create and bring back that same swag, that same moments. Like, I would love to do, you know, um, for my brand, I would love to do so much. Like Nigo took Bape all over. Like he had Bape cafes, he had a museum.
Yeah.
he said he got all that. That's the goal. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, let's make that shit happen. You know, if you need a DJ,
of
right
course,
here.
of course.
No, but I definitely see that for you. I definitely could see some shit like
And
uptown.
then also Tyler Creator, another one. He got golf the floor. He got Odd Future. Like I had mad Odd Future clothing. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like even ASAP, I had the original ASAP, I did the black scale joint. I had all of that. Like I seen the rappers have their merchandise and then bring it to new levels, you know what I'm saying? And I love it. Like, and then I grew up in Harlem. I could go talk to Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan is like the most coolest dude in the world. Like you go talk to him, he spit the whole game to you, rundown and how he took the pieces, these pieces that were his and made even Gucci in them be like, yo, they gotta break him off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just embedded in me. Like I feel like I love the culture so much. I study it, all types of documentaries, books, just reliving it, talking to my OGs and just people who were there. And I always try to incorporate that with the swag, and just bring that same feeling back that we had as kids, just listening and just like wanting to be a part of something.
I love that. You definitely sold me. So tell the people where they can find the brand, like websites.
Okay, so my website's closed right now. I'm about to open it back up. Tell your friends on the gram. That's my personal Instagram. Tell your friends worldwide is my brand page. Bad Gang City is a Bad Gang page where we all, post and things like that. So I just came out with these hats. The best hats.
I love
Best hats
that
in the world.
color.
Thank you. The Killer Pink. Best hats in the world. Shout out. If it's not me, it's Ori, and it's not Ori, it's the homies. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. People wondering about the Nikes, the Air Force Ones, the Bad Gang Air Force Ones coming soon.
Okay, I need myself a pair.
Yeah, definitely got you. My pop-up's coming up the 25th. Be there.
August 25th or July 25th?
July 25th.
Where's it at?
It's at Home Game New York down at LES.
Okay.
So it'll be there. Yeah, make sure you're in tune. Get fly, get flown over. That's how we do it. So just make sure you're in tune.
Okay, tap in, y'all.
Oh, also, I got one more collection that has dropping with Cap USA. Shout out Cap USA though. They help bring me up and you know what I'm saying. Even though I'm not there anymore, I give them their kudos. They help make me get on my bullshit tip. You know what I'm saying. So
that's what's up. Shout out Cap USA. Yo, I have to ask you these questions before you go because we ask all of our guests these questions, and since we were talking about fashion, it only makes sense. So we have a little game that we play on the show. It's called Finish the Sentence. So I'm basically just say something and you have to fill in the blank.
Okay.
So you not from Harlem if you don't got blank in your closet.
You're not from Harlem if you don't got. Damn. You're not from Harlem if you don't got forces in your closet, because we call them uptowns. You know what they call. You know why they call it that. You not from Harlem if you don't got no forces. That's terrible work.
Crisp too. How many wears
Crispy.
can you get out of them?
Depends on the leather. I'm really like, into that. If you got the premium leather, you get a little bit more wears. But if you got the old whites, one is done. One is done. That's after that one wear is your pop out wear. After that, they throwaways. You just wear them whenever. You could go jump in the mud, jump in the puddle, whatever with them after the first wear. But one and done. Remember that. Unless you got the premium joints, one and done.
Okay, and it's not a Harlem summer without blank.
Damn, it's not a Harlem summer without. Shit. It's not a Harlem. Look, I'm a ball player, so it's not a Harlem summer without basketball. You know what I'm saying? Hood tournaments from Kingdom to Rucker to Dykeman. It's not. Those is mandatory in every summer. But it's also not a hood summer without. Damn, it's so much things. Hip hop. I don't know. Shit. Henny. Nah,
Henny.
shit. You know what I mean? So,
Anything's possible.
Yeah, so it can't be. It's not a Harlem summer without juice bar shots.
Shout out to the juice bar. Shout out Jocelyn. Shout out Q. Yeah, we outside.
Yeah.
Yo, it's been real as fuck having you on the podcast today. I appreciate you. I appreciate you giving us some of your time.
Of course.
Everybody tap in to tell your friends if you're not already. He got motion. He's outside. He performed for the Knicks watch party when they won. You was just at the Jay-Z concert, right? So he be outside. Make sure you follow his brand. Make sure you follow his music. Project coming out soon.
Yes.
So when the project drops, we'll have to get you back on the podcast.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited. I got a whole lot planned for y'all. I'm on to come up. I'm one of the best out here. Just
facts.
Rapping ain't too many can fuck with me, but clothes, it still ain't too many can fuck with me. So I'm just, I'm bringing Harlem to the world.
Yes, we love that. All right, give them your socials one more time.
All right, tell your friends on the personal social. Then we got to tell your friends worldwide on the brand page, and Back Gang City is the Back Gang page. Tap the fuck in.
Yo, appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to another episode of Harlem State of Mind podcast season 2, y'all. It's your girl, DJ JoJo. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment. Let us know Bryson Tiller versus Trey Songz.
Y'all know who to pick.
But yeah, it's been real. Till next time, keep it real. Thank you so much. That was a great interview.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
I enjoyed that interview.